Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Dosha with DoshaDreamsTarot, and this is going to be a reading for whoever needs to hear it. I wanted to say more than anything, y'all, that I genuinely think about you guys every day, and I am so busy right now. It's a blessing and a curse. I'm very grateful, but I'm also very busy, and so, whoa. Y'all probably saw, oh my God, y'all probably saw that card come out, but I didn't till just now. We had the Ace of Wands come flying out of the deck, y'all. I want to tell you real quick, this deck is a pocket tarot, and this is the traditional Rider-Waite deck. I thought that this deck was gone forever. I pretty much just like let it go because I just didn't know what I had done with it, y'all. I moved and then it just disappeared. So I was like, whatever happened to it, I guess, you know. So I just let it go, and I found it in one of my backpacks recently. And I also found my pocket oracle, and it was with it. So well, there goes two of them. I swear. Okay, guys, I'm going to go with what is falling on the table. Spirit, what do you want me to say in the next 15 minutes? That's literally how busy I am, guys. I'm being dead serious. King of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse, Temperance in reverse, Seven of Swords. Okay, guys, don't be fronting, okay? Don't be fronting. I'm literally seeing right now, here's what I'm thinking. Let me turn this on real quick. What I'm seeing right now, guys, that's probably so much better. Don't put on a front right now. Like, don't put on a front about what it is that you want for your future, who you are, what you got going on. Don't downplay yourself, okay? Also is what I'm getting. Don't downplay yourself or put on a front, okay, just to get what it is that you want more quickly with the Temperance card in reverse. That's the Seven of Swords, y'all, if you can see it. I don't know, they're tiny. But I love this deck so much. Okay, so y'all, literally the first thing I'm getting is that this is like, okay, your life is taking off, and this is for whoever this reading is for. This is the energy I'm getting. Your life is picking up. Your life is taking off, and you may be tempted to take shortcuts, okay? And this is coming off as like, don't do this, okay? So just hear me out. You may be tempted to take shortcuts to get a quicker result, okay? And this could go for anything, y'all. This could go for finishing a project. Could go for, you know, taking care of your business. This could also go for even building relationships, because a big thing that I was getting is that the energy I got was false representation or a false mask, like kind of showing. It's like not showing your cards. But here's the other thing. There's a flip side. On one half, it's really trying to talk about people downplaying themselves, okay, and not showing everything you have to offer, not showing that you are, you know what I mean, charismatic and intelligent or whatever, right? Like downplaying yourself. For whatever reason, okay, we all have our reasons. So don't downplay yourself. Show yourself for exactly who you are, okay? And also do not, don't try and pretend to want the same things as somebody else, okay? With this Three of Wands in reverse, the energy I'm getting is don't hide what it is that you want for your future. Be completely honest with yourself, with the people in your life. When you're building relationships, be honest about where you're at, who you are, what you're up to, and what you see for your future. What are your goals? What are you working towards? You know, sharing those things, guys, is also going to help you to connect with other people more. Because if you're being honest about what it is you want for your future, just being like, hey, you know what I mean? This is what I want. I'm not going to try and pretend to fit into like what it is that you want for your future, or I don't, you know what I mean, want to what's the word? It's like trying to people please almost, but it's like wanting to be compatible with everybody, right? Or it's this energy of like you're, and this is for those of you who may be doing this subconsciously, but like really, guys, when it comes down to it, who you are is far more interesting and far cooler and more badass than anybody you could pretend to be, and that's just the fucking truth. Anything that you pretend to be is going to be not as fucking you, right? And not even just you, but it's not even inauthenticity literally will steal your joy. Okay? It steals the joy from the people around you. It's not honest and forthright. So even if you're pretending to be nice, or you're pretending to be cool, or you're pretending to be, you know, relatable, or like whatever it is that you may be doing, okay? It's saying basically the cards, the energy, the message from Spirit right now is that, like, first off, it takes energy. It takes valuable energy to put on a front. It takes valuable energy to wear a mask, you know, or pretend. Playing pretend is not something that is sustainable, okay? If you're in certain situations you have to play nice, and you fake being nice in that situation, or you swallow your pride, or whatever it is you do, you know what I mean? There's places and times for that, and I'm not saying that you should always, you don't have to speak everything, you don't have to say everything you think either, okay? That's another thing. You don't have to say everything you think, but you should be honest when you do speak, right? And be honest about who you are and what you want, you know, and it should pretty much sound the same to anybody that you're talking to, right? So that shouldn't necessarily bend and change and kind of, oh, some things are dimmer over here that I want to do, and then some things are more like, you know, lifted up. I mean, like I said, in certain scenarios, right? If you're in a job interview, you're not going to sit there talking about what you did that weekend, right? You're going to sit there and talk about your qualifications and why you would be a good fit, right? So yeah, when you're having conversations with people, building relationships, or doing whatever it is, you know, or even working for people, right? Like there's a lot of different types of energies coming through where that people could be showing up with this energy. The impatience, okay? I wanted to finish my thought though. It's okay, I lost it, it'll come back. But basically, y'all, it takes a lot of energy to do this, and it's taking away from your shine, and it's taking away from your abundance and your stability, really, with this King of Pentacles in reverse, right? I think it's taking away from your power, you know, because you're having to use that power and that energy. Well, first off, you're dimming your shine in some areas too. I really am feeling that. And we all have our reasons for doing that, but, you know, obviously it's like, dude, if it's too bright, they can put on sunglasses or fucking walk away or whatever. Like, you don't have to dim your shine whatsoever, okay? Attention seeking is one thing. I think we all, as humans, want to be witnessed, acknowledged, you know, appreciated, you know, and given attention, right? Okay? Like, we want to feel like we exist, like we matter, and that people see us, right? Especially if we're shining. So I do think that in some regards, it's like that's a natural, innate instinct. But shining in certain areas and dimming others in order to appear a certain way, basically, is like doing mental and spiritual gymnastics, you know what I mean? Energetic gymnastics. And that's just way too much energy, y'all. Like, I want to stress that. But I also want to stress, because you're just going to be way more calm and relaxed if you just try and be yourself. You know what I mean? And a lot of times it's like, it is unlearning, you know. I think that sometimes we shift ourselves to fit in certain situations or with certain people, and that can be a very like chameleon type energy. I'm really getting that from the energy that I'm reading for y'all. And the way that it feels to me is like, you know, we do that for survival, we do that for all sorts of reasons. So I'm not here to shame anybody for that whatsoever. It's like, you know, I'm one to wear many masks, and it's only because I feel like the spectrum of my ability to relate with other people and to tune into energy quickly, kind of, you know what I mean? It's like I can adapt really quickly, you know, and that can be a good thing, but it also can be a naturally learned thing for survival. And so then you start to do it in situations where that you don't have to convince anybody to, you know what I mean? I don't want to be triggering to you guys, but it's like to convince somebody to not hurt you, or convince somebody to, you know what I mean, help you or whatever, right? It's like you don't have to be in survival mode when you're just like hanging out with people that, you know, you're trying to get to know, right? And it's a subconscious thing. So, but the impatience thing, I also want to touch on that real quick. I do have a couple more minutes, but I appreciate y'all, by the way. Like, if you're a subscriber and you're tuning in and, you know, you felt drawn to this video, Just thank you, because I know I've been MIA for the last couple weeks, and I have loved everybody who's come and participated on the channel so far, and I want to continue to give you guys good content. And, you know, I'm just trying to find a way to balance my time. And I appreciate you guys, and I'm sure, you know, everybody's got their thing going on. And there's so many readers too, you know, I'll just pop up every now and then until I get my groove, okay? Anyway, but I'm going to be coming with y'all, coming to y'all with astrology readings for your sign, okay, this coming week. So, Temperance in reverse. Please do not cut corners and be sneaky in order to get ahead. Okay, that means, you know what I mean, sabotaging other people so that you take out the competition, or that means, you know what I mean, being sneaky with your work, where that you're not necessarily like doing everything you're supposed to be doing. You're just doing like the minimum, you know, like you want to make sure that you're, you know, showing up. But anyway, okay, Ace of Wands, guys. That was the first card that came out, and I'm gonna end talking about it because it still has a lot of energy in it that needs to be like released. So the reason why I feel like all of this is becoming apparent to you, because most of the time with tarot, guys, like these are things that if this reading is for you, then these are things that you're already thinking about, you already know, you already feel, right? Where that you're like, yeah, I do adjust myself to other people. Yes, I do try and be compatible with people and, you know, adapt to situations so that I almost am kind of putting on this false mask. Like all of this, I feel like if it's resonating with you, right, that you probably already know this on some level, right? So I feel like the reason why it's become apparent to you, or is becoming apparent, is because you are, like I said, your life is about to take off, and it's like everything you do want for your future and the stability that you're seeking, right? Like you may be cutting corners in order to get ahead, right? Like it's not necessarily just, you know, like this isn't about you being like bad, you know, like that's not how it is. It's just, like I said, it's instinctual stuff. Like we do this on instinct a lot of times. And so we may be just feeling unstable, feeling like our ships haven't come in, feeling impatient, frustrated, right? Because you're on a precipice, dude. You're on a precipice. This is, I mean, it's pretty like, how do I say this? When you're going through a major change, right? And this energy is exciting because I just feel like there's a big bolt of lightning. This is the energy I'm getting, is like a and not lightning, but it's like a burst of life. Like the feeling that I'm getting right now is it's like I'm feeling it in my chest, and like it feels like a beam, you know what I mean, hitting you, a beam hitting your life and just channeling through you, and you genuinely feeling like, holy shit, like I feel new, because you're working through this shit. And so you're going to start finding a new way to be, a new way to take action, a new way to like be yourself, wield the power that you have, you know, and let yourself shine. It's just, this energy is really powerful, and I'm really grateful that it came out, because I just really wish this for everybody, because I feel like it's not only just the time you are at in your life or the place you're at in your life in these cycles. Like we are all capable of getting hit with the big stick. You know what I mean? We're capable of getting, you know, struck by this life force energy, right? Like we that can happen to any of us at any time, because it literally is the natural state of things, or it's the state of things that we strive for, right? But it's like, I think it can come spontaneously, and sometimes you don't even know what combination of things did it. Maybe it wasn't even anything you did. Maybe it's literally just the universe is like sending out signals all the time and just like boop, beamed on you. You know, so I'm just saying, if you feel this energy come into your life at the same time as these other things are being illuminated, it may very well be connected, where that it's saying basically that these things, these obstacles that you're looking at and you're starting to observe and try and remove is immediately creating. See, because I do think it does have to do with what you do. If you can do anything on your end to clear yourself up to be able to receive what it is that you want, or to receive just the type of life force energy. Sorry guys, I have some paint on my hand. But any kind of just to feel alive, just to feel grateful, to feel happy, right? Or just to feel excited, right? About living, Fucking A. Isn't that the goal? I mean, I personally, it's like, life isn't always gonna be, you know, wow, guys. This is spooky. This is witchy right here. I'm like really, I'm spooked in a good way. Okay, guys, holy shit. I'm sorry. I couldn't even finish my thought on this, but you get the picture, okay? You get the picture. I'm going to put it right up here. So this pocket oracle deck literally has maybe like 20 cards, if that. I mean, it's a very small deck, okay? And I'm saying this for a reason. Like, I'm literally going to show you guys. It's so thin, and it's just, and it's hilarious to shuffle because, you know, it's literally so tiny. Okay, holy shit. I'm sorry, the bottom of the deck. Okay, guys, you got 2 cards out. Choose a new direction. This is what you're doing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting like a lot of energy through my chest right now. Like my heart my heart rate is rising, and I can feel like, I'm sorry. This is the sign. This reading is what I feel like you've been needing to hear. Okay, if not, I don't want to, that almost felt silly because I don't know. Not that I felt silly, but it's just like, I try not to put so much gravity on my readings, like, but I'm telling you guys, this is spooky because, and it's spooky in a good way. What I'm saying is the Ace of Wands, choose a new direction. This is the sign. This is the sign here. Whatever it is, like I said, the obstacles, really try and take into account your obstacles. Up until this point, if these obstacles aren't entirely resonating with you, this is starting to expand, where this is like, okay, this is not just the specific obstacles that I talked about before. This is any obstacles that any of you have. Seriously, holy crap. Spirit's saying this is literally these obstacles. First off, you witnessing them is creating movement. The movement is creating more witnessing, and it's creating more illumination. And this is the sign that things are changing for you, that your life is about to take the fuck off. And the bottom of the deck, if you had a question, the answer is yes. And with this, yes, this is also confirmation. Like, strong confirmation is the first thing that I thought of. That this reading right here, this little reading, this short reading, is literally yes. Point blank. All right. I love you guys. This has been a powerful short reading, and I am going to be coming back at you soon. I promise. Thank you for hanging in there with me. I love you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.